So, what is the unit circle, and what does it have to do with trigonometry? And realistically, wasn't trigonometry about triangles? Well, I'm going to answer a couple of those questions. So you see that we have just sort of this blank structure right here, and this is actually a blank template for the unit circle that you guys will see coming up in a second. But starting off, let's first address the question of isn't trigonometry about triangles? Now, it's actually kind of been ruined here, but let's say for funsies, I start at the center right here, and I draw a triangle that has some certain hypotenuse, and then after the hypotenuse is reached, I draw directly down, and I create a right triangle right there. Now what I can do is I can keep that same hypotenuse and I can draw another triangle. I can keep that same hypotenuse and I can draw another triangle. And continually drawing these right angle triangles from the origin, and then once I've reached the length of the hypotenuse, extending it downwards towards the x-axis or the closest x-axis, what you can start to notice is I get all of these triangles, and since all these triangles have the same hypotenuse, well, if I attach the most outside vertice of this triangle, or rather, I attach those points, what happens is we start to get the shape that's similar to a semicircle, or a half circle, or a quarter circle. And then when I connect all of them, so I don't even have to be bounded by the lines that I have right there. I can draw another triangle, and I can draw another triangle, and I can keep on drawing these triangles that have that exact same hypotenuse. Then, once I've drawn an infinite number of those triangles, basically all around this coordinate axis, and then again we connect all of these vertices, what will happen is it will start to create a circle. Now that's kind of where the circles come from. It comes from creating a whole bunch of these right angle triangles that have the same hypotenuse, or rather they have the same radius. And from before, that's also why if we centered at the origin, the equation of a circle is just simply x squared plus y squared equals, and the unit circle we said was 1 squared, or if we were doing it slightly differently, it would be r squared, where r was the hypotenuse that we were talking about. So now we're going to assume